That's because I'm tired and I fudged up how the stream is supposed to start. It's great. Oh, it's Monday, guys. It's Monday. I'm tired. I'm still getting the game up and running. Hi, I'm Butterflies. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, this is how it is. It's Monday. We're going for chill vibes. We're here for part 7 of Tavern Talk. Yeah, we're just gonna get the game going. I just gotta get everything set up still because I'm a silly goose and was like, I'll start early. Guess who wasn't ready early? Guess who wasn't ready? Me. The silly goose. Alright. I like how we're already on the... It's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, gotta make sure game audio is on. Boom, there we go. We're good to go. Okay. So now looking like a total noob to streaming as I do this on the fly. We're gonna get into some Tavern Talk. I don't remember what happened last time. The aftermath of the entire primordial sea flooding the continent was a thing. I forgot how bright this game made my freaking face, but it's also probably just the main screen. We'll see. We might need to shimmy stuff up. Anyway. Hi. I'm really fucking bright. Alright, yeah. Nope, we gotta turn some brightness down. Alright. Alright. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I want to look like a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I just don't like the sun. Hi. Also, did you see the images? And yes, and not Cass. Okay. Now I'm dark. God. Hi, Inuko. Hang on, real quick. I'm talking to Butterfly. Glowing like an angel. No. I don't want to be an angel. See, now I'm too dark. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why these games gotta have different levels of brightness? No, that's the opposite direction. Just a little brighter. There we go. Now I'm not super dark. Did you see the pictures of campaign 4 for Critical Role's PCs? Did you see them? They look so good. No one in that party is straight. You can't tell me otherwise. Also, thank you for the 4 months. Subscribe, friend. I care you very much. Alright. Into the game. Again, I have low levels, so I'm just going to say what they're saying. I'm not going to do the voices today. I don't have the energy for that. So, apologies, but it is what it is. I'm not going to burn myself out at the beginning of the week, especially when I'm already very tired. Blech. Sup, my fellow Enigma. See, he agrees. He knows, because he is also Fey bullshit. We are... Innkeeper is Fey bullshit, and I will die on this hill. Sup, I don't find you that difficult to comprehend. That's what they all think. As your fingers are little kitty cats. My boy. How's it going? Hopping? Running? Moderately? Why? My tab and I are doing well, but we were hit by a tsunami yesterday. I'm glad I can provide comfort to everyone in these trying times, but I also wish they were less turbulent. Boo. Spoken like a true politician. Commit to one extreme. Damn. Okay, go. I'm committing to honesty? Yeah, right. Good one. But a tsunami, huh? So that's what that was. Cool. Sucks that I was busy playing a round of Magic the Scattering. Made me miss the whole thing as you play it on your smallest violin. I would have loved to surf those waves. I'm sure you wouldn't have a grand old time. I'm sure you would have had a grand old time. Maybe next flood. You think I should start the next one on purpose? As his legs shake impatiently. He's such a chaotic little shit. Oh, come on. This place has made you lame. This place? He knows that Innkeeper is a fae. Innkeeper is a fae. Okay. I'd like my tavern to keep standing and the people around it as well. Like I said, lame. You got anything interesting to say? I have an interesting question. Shoot. Have you seen Melly anywhere? She's gone missing. Oh, that pocket-sized detective. Sure did, several times even. Were any of them recently? Would say so. Think the last time was 2 days ago? I was chilling on the moon in the moon swamp. Had just tested out that witch's spa good old Voyboy recommended. Met some lost travelers on the way back and was giving them the conversation of their lives. When that cat rudely interrupted my business pitch. Made them run off without a single handshake, little snitch. What were you selling? Hair, growth cocktails, inspired by your little things. You drink them, your hair grows. Fast? Ah, well, fast, schmast, past, it will grow eventually. You just gotta have some patience. So you were selling snake oil. Cool. Iniko, you're a dick. So Melly at the moon swamp, where exactly did you see her? On the way to the moon pools, duh. Where the paths diverge and nature tries to lead you astray from its shimmering reflections in the water. Isn't that near one of the Twilight Chasm portals? Oh yeah, that means she got a fresh opportunity to go surfing. Good for her. What a positive outlook on things. Always good to have one of those. After all that matters in life is fun, right? I don't know about that. Life is full of many beautiful, important things. Not all of them are fun. They should be, at least for me. Don't care what you're up to. Speaking of fun, been wondering, do you think I should explore the Twilight Chasm? Do you want to? Ish. It sounds exciting, especially since I've never been there before. They say it's just like Avalon, but reversed, with a different color scheme and all that. Do you enjoy Avalon? Sometimes. I haven't been home in ages. Let me tell you, as soon as those portals opened up, I was out of there. Running from pesky consequences? You got it. Been wondering what a nightmare version of Gaia looks like. That's what they call it, right? Avalon's the dream, the Twilight Chasm's the nightmare. Gaia's like waking up. Probably doesn't look too different from the Sealy Court, am I right? Couldn't tell you. So you claim, but I know a fellow scam artist when I see one. In the mirror? Oh, you think you're funny, don't you? Well, you're hilarious. I think I'm hilarious. High five, bud? No. Bummer. Anyway, with your obviously non-existent, only hypothetical plane traveling experience, do you think I should take a trip down to the horrors of memory and melancholia? Sure. Go right the fuck ahead, buddy. Sounds very exciting. Who knows what you'll find? Maybe the answers you seek. I'm not seeking any answers. I already know what I want. Then maybe you'll find the right questions. You're so weird. You know that, right? That makes two of us. says the boy with a noodle rat on his shoulders. I want to send this to Sleepy and be like, is this Scramp? Is this how Scramp evolves? He just becomes a worm and you wear him around your neck. In our Sunday D&D campaign, our druid Xanaphi has a pet rat named Scramp. It has not come up yet if he is alive or not after we, woke up with a dragon outside of our door. That was fun. Oh yeah, I killed a dragon. Surprise. Hi Dal, welcome in. We're going chill stream today, so no fun voices up. Apologies ahead of time, but Iniko is witch dragon. An adult white dragon. No writing tonight. Going to try to finish Cassius tarot card. Yes. Yes, give me the pain. Yes, a white dragon. And I got the killing blow. It was great. With Sentinel. I'm so fucking glad I got that feat. I've been holding on to that feat since we got... since our first ability score improvements. I was like, I'm getting this feat, Monk. Because you keep disengaging my Blood Hunter, and I don't have magic or ranged attacks, and it's not fair. Zanny is frustrated that Cassius is trying to hit on Evelyn's mom. Yeah, well, okay. But that's just Cassius's character. He's just a flirt, so... Evelyn was going to bring it up. Just be like, you seemed a little upset with Cassius talking to my mom. What was that about? But I didn't have time for it. Evelyn's still going through it, okay? Her dad's got a secret fucking lab. And a library. And it's bullshit. And I'm angry. Well, Evelyn's angry. I'm like, I want all of this knowledge. Give it to me. Anyway, get back to the game. Fascinating advice, innkeeper. If I cared more, I'd probably say it says something about you. I mean, I did say it, though. Lucky for you, this is already boring me. Then how about a drink to keep you with me a little longer? We're on the same wavelength today, dude. The message from Soul not so secretly means I'm going to murder you. You might need to clarify, because you're going to murder Vordoon. Confusion. Anyway, I gotta make Inoko a drink about brainwaves. I need to give him knowledge because this idiot dumb. I hate when I do that. I need the book. Where I click the book. The book's down here. I'm so tired. God. I'm not giving him fight. He just get brain. He just get brain. He'll get a little charisma as a treat. Okay, so I did interpret that correctly. When Monk was speaking for Soul, when Vordoon did the sending message through the ring, and was like, I miss you so much, it was quotation marks for, I'm going to kill you. I want context. But I know you're not going to give it. Knowledge time? Let's go. Boom. And then some charisma. Boom. Take your brains, boy. That sounded dark. Sick, this is lit. I'll give you that. Thank you. Bog, my babe. Welcome back, Baya. Thank you. How was your road trip? It was good. We stopped by my spa and did mud masks. And did you help them find a way back home? Yes. We saw a lot of weird fishies and dreams filled with dread. It was terrifying, but it was fun. We even got to explore the gruesome mangrove. The nice ghost even gave me her sunglasses. They're so cool. What else is up? The sky and the sun, but no stars. And some trees? No, trees are in the middle. Not to an ant. Ants. So cute. Do you have any ants? Not on me. And you, innkeeper? Any ants? Not at the moment. Sorry. What is this conversation? Oh, no ants. So no hap. Oh. Can I offer you a drink as an apology? Yes, make me feel like a little nimble ant. Okay. Ant potion, got it. We gotta make her fast. Gotta go fast. Need a little strength, little knowledge, lots of dex. Boom. Here for my favorite pseudo-ant. Oh, this is so tasty. I want to look up at the trees now. I'm sure they'll seem taller. Can I do anything else for you? Yes, several things. Have you been handing out my coupons? I have. Just recently I gave some to Voy. Have people been dropping by? They have, and they're really nice. The mud masks are the most popular, and the flowers. Grace said my flower bracelets are her favorite. They must be gorgeous. I'm making new ones just for her. She'll love that. I hope so. Second thing, are you okay? I kind of want to see what happens if I act distraught. Let's do that. The other day really did a number on me. I'm trying to stay positive, but I can't say I feel the best. Oh no, that's awful. Do you want extra coupons or flowers? Flower coupons? I think your company will be quite enough. Oh, nice. But what about lotus flowers? I brought you some in case I need to cheer you up. Oh, for me? Yes. They are special flowers. I've heard they're Ur's favorites, and they bless you with their protection. They also make you feel nimble, like an ant. Thank you very much. New infusion unlocked, lotus flower. I wasn't wanting to check in on people. I really enjoyed the flood, but I thought about when the Banshee told me, Mary and me, that some people don't like drowning. Correct. I hope I can cheer them up a little. You're already cheering me up. I am? Yeah, I was bored. Now I'm having fun. Cheering up quest succeeded. Yippee. I also have some questions. Ask me. Have you seen Melly around in your swamp? The small cat Volcakin. She might have been investigating your flowers? No, I didn't see any cat anywhere. But I was also very busy tending to my sniffling willows. That's a name for a tree. They need a lot of love. I see. How's your swamp doing? Good. It's so wet now, and there are so many new interesting critters and plants. What kind of plants? Those with teeth? Some have teeth, some have eyes, and spikes, and haunting spirals of long forgotten mistakes. Sick. I gotta check those ones out. They're nice. They'll speak just like a little... They speak just like little horrible birdies. You're one of those people who can talk to plants? Yes. How are they doing? The plants, I mean. Depends on the plant, but they're all very loud at the moment. They love the water. They hate the water. They complain about the onslaught of the undead. They're ambivalent about the water. What was that? Ambivalent? It means they don't care, but they still want to say something about it? No, the undead. Ah, them. The trees from the Pale Woods are very upset. They say that squeaky undead keep chewing on their roots and barks and leaves. And their brains? No, they can't reach those. But there's a lot of them. Maybe soon they'll learn how to climb or fly. The Pale Woods. I've never been there before. Is it a good hangout spot? I don't think so. It's so dry, but maybe the undead like dryness. I would think they prefer bogs. Everyone should. You're a little biased, honey. Agreed. Hey, Baya, can you show me those Twilight Chasm plants? Would love to taste test them. Yes, but you have to help me hand out coupons first. Do I have to? Please? Ugh, fine, but only because I'm getting bored again. Hooray! And people keep handing them out to people who need cheering up, Innkeeper. Including yourself. Will do. Have fun, you two. Thank you. Wow, short day, okay. Hi, Fable, how's it going? All fine and dandy? All fine and tired, actually, not so fine. How come? Well, the city's a mess, so is the Grove and Themis and Tergrin. We still don't know exactly what happened or how. There's the undead problem, not too far from us apparently, and Archie is miserable. And no one's seen Melly in days. A lot of people are worried, and a lot of people are just aren't. Una told me not to worry either, but it's hard. Yes, very. I just want everyone to be safe. I want to fix this, whatever this is. Fable, I know everything is a lot right now, especially since this is the first wave of adventures that you've ever faced. Pun unintended. But Una isn't wrong. A little less worrying wouldn't hurt. Sure, it's unpleasant, but worse things have happened. And we've always been fine. Maybe it's just nature, or the dragons are craving change. There's nothing we can do about it. There's always something we can do. You taught me that. Sometimes things sort themselves out too. It's quite pleasant to wait occasionally. I just wish I could do more. I understand. How about a drink? That's something I can do for you. Not right now, I think. Oh, hey. You look stressed. Stressed? Why? What makes you say that? I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's great. Uh-huh. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Everything's awesome. If you're saying it like that, something must be terribly wrong. How about a drink? A little help for telling us what's going on? Sure. All right, give the boy a drink. Give the lad a drink. He's not doing so hot. He's worried about his adopted child. Millie's his adopted child. You can't tell me otherwise. I should probably look up what the lotus blossoms do. They look pretty up there, though. As I realize and remember that I forgot to turn off Spotify on my end, so I'm hearing music that you guys aren't hearing this entire time. I hope this helps with the word vomit. That's a terrible phrase. And keep. Try again. It does a little bit, thank you. Anytime. So, what happened? Nothing really. Much at all. I was just taking a stroll, trying to find Melina, checking in on the people Fable asked me to check in on. Thank you for that. Yeah. After you helped calm me down last night, I'm glad I could help. So I was, taking a walk around the outskirts of Themis. A walk is good, right? Right. So good, I even came across new people. A lot of them were echoes. Did you talk to them? Of course not. I expect nothing less. That's peculiar, though. There aren't a lot of echoes in Gaia. There are now. Apparently the flood brought in a lot of primordial refugees. Not everyone's comfortable being submerged in water, after all, and they say Leviathan's plane is a mess right now. 100%. Golden Retriever partner. Remember, Fable is non-binary. I mean, Fable could be a girlfriend if they want to be. It's up to them. Oh, I hope everyone has a place to stay. They're looking for places for sure. Some merchants are even offering them rides around Faceta and beyond. Like to Burkham, for example, which they had advertised as the perfect vacation spot. It is. It's right by the Phocaian Wadden Sea. Very popular with travelers and retirees. I believe Una lives there currently when she's not bothering me in my tavern. Awesome. I bet it's great there. I bet you can relax now like nowhere else. What's going on? Just my parents taking a casual... What? Oh. Your parents? Like they're ghosts? Was Tuat also flooded? Unlikely. I don't think souls can leave the upper world so easily. You're right. It would be difficult for ghosts to make it out of Tuat and into a mocktail bar. But being Gaian tourists is a lot easier to do when you're not actually dead. I'm sorry to ask you this of you, but you might have to elaborate a little more. It's simple. My parents aren't dead. I saw them with the merchants near Themis booking a carriage and an all-inclusive boat journey to Borkum. They were going on about how they had positive outlook on having to leave the primordial sea. How it was like a free vacation, a blessing in disguise. Good for them. But didn't you see them die? No, I just saw a burning village and couldn't find them anywhere. That foolish conclusion was all mine. So they didn't die, they just left. Yes. This fucked up. And I want to punch your parents. Fuck your parents. Your parents suck. So you're gonna kick their asses? As much as Hikaru wants to say that, I don't feel like that's very... It's a new kind of awful for sure. How stupid of me to think them dead. Shouldn't have thought that only the claws of Tuat could make them leave me. You should have. They're your parents. They should never have abandoned you. Well, they did. Indeed. So what now? I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Do you want to talk about it? No, not right now. Kumo, maybe? Anyway, have you found Melly yet? Not yet, but Iniko saw her last at the Moon Swamp. What? About 2 days ago. But there's a Twilight Chasm portal there, where the dragon-cursed flood started. Indeed. Did Baya see her? No, she didn't. That's great. That's awesome. That's even better. He talks like me when I'm stressed. You've said awesome and an alarming amount of time. I'm feeling attacked now. Because this is all so awesome. I'll keep looking for her. There's not a lot you can do without leaving your tavern, except... Innkeeper, please, I beg you, put out a quest to find Melly right now. I need to figure out what to do about my parents before they disappear again. I don't know how much time I'll have. She needs to be safe, but I can't go myself. We need to find her. Please help me find her. I don't exactly have enough information yet, but I'll make sure to find out more and make a quest. And I'll put it up immediately. Thank you. I hope someone will find her. We will. I promise you. I believe you. I have to go think. Good luck with that. I'll see you soon. Yeah, don't burn down your tavern, I mean. I'll try not to. Someone's worried. Of course he is. Do you really think Millie is okay? I hope so. But I'm a little worried too. She was very close to the portal. And that was very close to the tidal waves. Yes. And maybe to whoever started them. We don't know if anyone started them. We don't. Are Tia and Clay back? Not yet. I see. Wherever and however she is, whether she was just watching the sky or trying to unravel a mystery, she might need help. So please give me that quest. Pardon? Please give me that quest right now so I can find her. It's not done. That's all right. I already know both of the rumors and I know Melly well. I think I have enough information to find her, and I don't think we have time to be fanatic right now. There is a certain way things have to be done. Your way? Yes, I'm sorry, but it's just how things are. Because you made them that way? Fable, listen, if you rush into this, you'll be putting both Melly and yourself in danger. You just said you were worried too, and you want me to do nothing? Well, weren't you encouraging me to go on more adventures just a week ago? Or are you only okay with me leaving when it's something as small as some snails? I just think something like the flood must have been caused by a massive force. Whether worrisome, purposeful, or neither, it's certainly not harmless. And you don't have a lot of experience with adventures like this. Or with different planes. What if she's in the Twilight Chasm? You need to level up before you stand a chance against true nightmares. Maybe we can get another quest from the farmers. Their fields must have taken a lot of damage. Archie needs cheering up too. Don't patronize me. I simply don't think you're ready for this one. Why are you being like this? You always say I should get out of my comfort zone. You encouraged me to change, to grow stronger and braver. And now that I do, it's suddenly wrong? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying timing isn't right. And why do you get to decide what my timing is? Why should I leave my comfort zone, but once something is out of yours, it's a mistake? Things aren't that simple. I know. I've lived for over 100 years. I know that things aren't simple. I also know that they don't change by pretending they aren't there or by pretending they're not missing. Think what you might. The quest hasn't been put up yet, so it cannot be taken. I don't need some sheet of parchment to find her. Just make me a drink. Think about this. You might damn both of you this way. You're going to look for someone no one has seen in several days after a giant disaster. She could be anywhere, including in a realm of nightmares you know nothing about. You've never even encountered bleak stalkers, and they'd be the least of your worries there. There are adventurers here who have faced things worse than this, who will have a much higher chance of bringing her back safely along with themselves. Is this your way of saying you won't make me a drink? Just let it go. Let someone else handle it. So they get hurt instead of me? That's not what I said. But it's what you meant. You don't know what's waiting you out there. But you do. Of course not, but I can guess it won't be pretty. You know, I never realized how much you lie to me all the time. You tell me to be honest, but how can I know you're being honest with me? I'm always honest with you, Fable, and I care about you. Let me help you. Maybe you can take a nap in one of my rooms and we'll see how you feel after. Enough. I've made up my mind. And I've made up mine. I'm not giving you the quest, and I'm not making you a drink. Okay, I don't need a drink. Don't be ridiculous. Going on an adventure without my help is reckless at best, foolish at worst. I'm not going to sit around and wait while other people suffer. Not if I have a chance to help them. I'm not like you. You're right. You're not. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. I know I'm going to find Melina. I don't care what it takes. And I'm not going to let anyone stop me, not even you. Fable. Fuck. They were already over the edge. There was... to run towards their doom just because I can't. No, I don't want to think about it. I'm not too sure what to do with those rumors now. Guess I'll hang on to them. Well, I better close up for the day. Wait, so are we putting Melly's quest together, or... I'm so confused. That doesn't help me with anything. No. The liars were last seen. Book? What book? Stranger has come to town. He likes plum crepes and spooky armor. Nope, still not important. Legends say that the first flame of Love Island, born mankind, still burns in the Temple of the Highlands. That doesn't help us. So always enjoyed some puzzles. Nope. Not a clue. Again, don't remember. The trees of the Pale Woods are complaining about undead chewing on their roots, branches, leaves, and anything they can get their teeth on. Okay, so those two kind of go together because it's about undead. Because we got the trees of the Pale Wood are complaining about the undead. Undead don't seem to think often. They act like pack animals. Um, wrapped by the divine, great sword, wizard. An unusual amount of undead is haunting the west. Undead sails are seen. So we've got 3. Those two kind of go together, but they don't have any. It just has the 2. And none of these have to do with our missing cat friend. So it's got to be the undead one. The Pale Woods and its surrounding areas have been plagued by undead lately. First, undead snails scavenging crops, then humanoid cadavers gnawing away at the forest itself. The local plants can't catch a break. No one knows why they suddenly hunger for the local flora. Some brave adventurers, preferably experienced with the X-Animate, should look into this. The Vegan Dead. I just noticed the title. Ugh. That was a rough one. And I really hope Fable comes back and isn't dead. That's gonna be very depressing if that happened. The pen and the sword. Hello, a brave adventurer. Welcome back to my tavern. Hello, innkeeper. Thank you, dearly, for your hospitality the other day. Not being alone after all that happened. It really helped. I'm glad to hear that. How are you doing? These past few days have been quite eventful. I'm all right. I think. I'm just trying to keep myself busy so I don't have time to think about the things that happened. Understandable, losing a loved one is always tough, and healing takes a lot longer than you'd expect. I fear you might be right. Are you perhaps speaking from experience? I've been doing this job long enough to witness countless adventurers passing through my tavern. Some of them return, some don't. I really hope that's not foreshadowing, guys. I'm scared for Fable. But they always leave someone behind mourning. I see. Does it get any easier? No. And if it did, I'd be worried. Death shouldn't be easy. It is be it friend or foe. I suppose you're right. Distraction is always a good approach, though. I think I know what you mean. I've been writing a lot the last 2 days. I want to hold on to every memory I've made along the way, and especially with Theo's last moments. I thought going on an adventure would be like the books I read as a kid, but it's not even remotely similar. Reality is always harsher than the stories portray. I'm sorry, Archie. It's all right. Thank you for your sympathy, but I'll manage. Actually, I've been thinking about switching careers. I think I might be better off at home just dreaming of these adventures and writing them down, with happy endings and all. I'd like to note the others mentioned how much they loved listening to your stories. And so did Theo. Maybe I should take Rhea's advice and really continue my life the way Theo would have wanted for me. It's the safer route for sure, and if it's what you want, then why shouldn't you? On another note, how about a drink to wind down a little? Sure, why not? Any specific wishes? Surprise me with something that'll keep me focused on writing. Something to ward off distracting thoughts. Nothing easier than that. Protect the boy from depression. I wish I could get protection from depression. Wouldn't that be great? First snow sounds good. I think I'm gonna need a enhancement. Ooh, that one should be perfect, actually. And then one here. And then one here. Boom. I wish there was a potion for that. Same. A drink for the upcoming best-selling author. Very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Oh, this tastes absolutely delightful. I can already feel the words aligning, impatiently waiting to be written down. Can I get that drink? I need my writer's block to go away, please. Don't mention it, I'm happy to help. I need that. Speaking of which, have you by any chance heard of Melina, the famous detective? As it happens, I have. You get to know quite a lot of people when you run a tavern, you know? Have you seen her recently? Sadly, not in a while, no. I last saw her at least a week ago, if not two. How curious of you that you also know her. Meeting such a well-known detective is a fantastic source of inspiration and exciting stories. I've heard stories of her solving the case of the lost familiars, and so forth. Yes, she solved the case alongside her trusty assistant. Ah, how inspiring. I'd love to tell her tale someday. Maybe I'll combine it with some of the rumors I've heard about this one mysterious place in the southwest of Phasia. Oh, which one might that be? It's a wizard tower, a magical place full of puzzles, mysteries, and magic. I've heard tales of it harboring hundreds of books containing lost and forbidden knowledge. But that's not all. There's a treasure of unfathomable value and magical trinkets as well. What an exciting thought for a young detective to stumble upon a place like that. Definitely a story I'd read. Promise to send me a copy, please. Oh, but of course, I'll deliver it to you myself. You know, even if we might be a few years apart, seeing her reminded of me of my own childhood. Sure, the circumstances are completely different and I was never allowed to wander off by myself, but she seemed a little lonely, just like me back then. Always looking for my own adventures, though she found them in the real world while I relied on books. But I'm glad she found an assistant to keep her company. The life of a detective can certainly be a lonely one. I mean, I also had Theo to keep me company, but it doesn't matter anymore, does it? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, well, Melly has been missing since the Twilight Flood. No, tell me you're joking. He looks so distressed. Sadly, I'm not. I'm sorry. No, that can't be. I really hope nothing happened to her. She's so young, so small. What if she also... Now, there's no need to panic just yet. Easy for you to say, isn't it? Your friend didn't die in your arms. You didn't have to witness his life fade from your eyes. Don't jump to conclusions, Archie. There are no clues indicating what happened to Melina. We shouldn't expect the worst. She might be small, but she's tough. Trust me. You're right. Sorry. Let's hope for the best. I couldn't bear writing another tragedy. Oh, Kumo's mad. Kumo, it's great to see you. I've solved it. Solved what? My parents' problem. I've solved it. And how did you do that? It's simple. I'm here to ask you to write up and hand out a quest for me. A quest to find them and to kill them. Sorry, did you say kill them? Yes. Why do you want to kill your parents? Isn't it obvious? Can't say it is. Their death is what set me on the bleak path that is my life. It led me towards my destiny, my purpose. Which would be stealing, revenge, edginess, darkness. Darkness. Of course. My bad. Now that they're back, it's messing up my aesthetic purpose. You can be darkness and still have your parents. You still have the edginess of they fucking abandoned you? So, Archie giving you side-eye, my dude. This is not the move. So I must take destiny back into my own hands. Can you go get some sunshine, please? Talking doesn't solve anything. Might make you feel a little better and less murderous? No. I must embrace who I am, and for that, they must die. So please, a quest. Have it done quickly. I guess I'm just making a quest for murder. That sure just fucking happened. Thank you, I shall leave it to you. Before you go, how about a drink for the road? Maybe one that'll have you talking about something other than killing your parents? Yes, I shouldn't allow them a warning, so I must be deceitful about my feelings. I'll see what I can do for you. Archie looking around like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Alright. He's just getting his usual, because this boy needs to calm the fuck down. Oops, almost missed the thing. And a little bit for Andu, because I haven't fed him in a while. Feed the fat baby dragon. He's just a baby. Oh. I was a little too fast, my bad. Maybe this will help your heart a little. It feels nice, really warm, like a hug. Do you need a hug, Kumo? I need to go. Stay safe out there. Hey, Innkeep, maybe tell Kumo that Fable ran off to be stupid. And get him to go after them, so they stop being stupid. And Kumo? Yes? Have you talked to Fable? Oh. Yesterday, yes. They left to find Melly. I see. Good luck with your parents. I don't need luck, I need vengeance. God damn it. Does he need help? Yes. Do you want to help them kill their parents? Pardon me? No, of course not. I meant psychological help. They don't look like they're doing too well, if I might say. He need a therapist. He's always quite broody and mysterious, but their parents being alive really threw them off track. You wouldn't think that's a bad thing, really. And now they want to kill them just because it doesn't fit the backstory they came up with? This is the possibility of a happy ending to an otherwise dark story. Please don't tell me you're actually going to set up a quest to assassinate them. I am but a mere innkeeper to this tavern. I just following Kumo's wishes. I would have expected you to have a little more backbone. No moral standards, so to speak. Especially after everything that's happened and the advice you gave me. What about the people Kumo's actions would leave behind, grieving and mourning? Those were your words, right? Tried to stop him. Look here, Archie. But I don't think I can get them to talk to their parents right now. You heard them. And that's exactly why there's still hope. Wait, I don't think I understand. Kumo won't take on the quest himself. So there'll be someone else that can talk to his parents. That sounds like a really questionable plan, if I might say so. It'll work out, I'm sure of it. Most likely, it won't be a very difficult quest, especially not if you know your way with words. As a nobleman like you would, for example. Oh. Well, I'm certain this isn't a quest for me, even though I could possibly do it. What if the situation actually escalates into violence? I don't know if I can handle that very well. No pressure. Just wanted to make an offer. It's bleh. I hate that. Freaking bots. At some point, I will get better at learning how to delete them through OBS. I'm not good at this. We just ignore it and flip it off and say, go fuck yourself. Weren't you listening? I don't think I want to be an adventurer anymore. Hearing Kumo just now has amplified my doubts. I never want to have to kill anyone. Being a murderer is not how I envisioned my life to be. Of course not. But I also don't know in what direction my life is headed from now on. My heart is still so full of grief. This might only be a tale, but there's this place of infinite knowledge. Oh? Are you by any chance talking about the subterranean caves of the plane of I've read so many stories about them. A hidden yet wondrous place. Though I really doubt a guy immortal like me could even walk there. But I've heard you can get through there through the Twilight Chasm. Innkeeper, do you think that's true? That there's a portal to somewhere in the Twilight Chasm? Maybe. This world is full of wonders after all. And since the Twilight Realm arose from dream, I'd say it isn't completely unlikely. Just thinking about the caves makes my heart beat faster and my fingertips itch. Maybe I should write a little story about them. Time to write some keywords or I might lose some ideas. You know, I don't think you need to lead you. Your heart already knows what it wants to do. Huh? Do you really think so? Yes, it's quite obvious actually. How about you go write down those keywords now? This might already be an upcoming bestseller. Oh, you really are a sweet talker, aren't you? Thank you for your advice. Goodbye, Innkeeper. Until next time, Archie. Oh, and now it's raining. Good evening, Carolyn. Evening. Has boredom already caught up with you again? It's always on my tail, guessing this quest is still free. Not for much longer, it seems. Haven't had enough of the undead yet. I've had enough of losing to them. I want a rematch. There's no rematch for what happened. I know, but I won't let anyone else let anyone else lose more people to them. I thought you'd be looking for Melly instead. Can't say I'm not worried about the little gal, but Fable is already on it. I trust him. And I trust Melly too to come back, I mean. She promised me we'd see each other again soon. I'm learning to believe in people's words. You should too. I clicked on that too fast and I don't know what I said. And you're more annoying than some hungry undead critter. And you're a pessimist. Good thing you'll be soon exchanging me for some fresh zombies. Ugh, I guess. I also gotta check up on my cousin. Those undead snails are sounding a lot more concerning right now. At least they're even slower than the regular undead. Very common, thanks. Want to take Archie along again? He might be the calming presence you're seeking. Under no circumstances, no. What if you get bored? He has very good stories to tell. Shut up. How will we talk about what drink you want then? Well, dearie me. Dearie me, my dearest acquaintances, Innkeeper, Dame Kaelin. You both look radiant today. What are we radiating? I shan't say it as it would be too rude. How polite of you. How are you doing, Scully? Just wonderful. Yesterday I had the most delightful tea party with Sir Alphonse and Lady Frostgrip. Alphonse and I were able to learn so much about the times we missed thanks to the young blacksmith progeny. This world truly is an exciting and beautiful one. And by tomorrow, the vampire will have forgotten all about it. But that merely means he'll get to remember again. How marvelous. The endless pursuit of learning is a wonder in and of itself. Speaking of learning, if you'll allow me, I'd like to learn how you are doing on this fine day of ours, Dame Carolyn. You do look a little spent, and I would hate to be intruding on your space. Just exhausted by all these people and their constant talking. You're good, though. Ain't your fault. I understand. The social aspects of life can be exhausting as they come, so with so many rules and obstacles, one must traverse. But throughout this overwhelming obstacle course of mortal interactions, we can find many magnificent treasures, and all of them make those efforts worthwhile. Like quests. I was thinking about friends, but quests too. Are you heading out on one? Yeah. What's its cause? An unusual amount of undead creatures are haunting Phasia lately, especially near the Pale Woods. Kaylin is looking to go check it out. An undead gathering in the Pale Woods? But why so? Is there a convention, perhaps? No, it sounds more like the violent type of crowd. Unfortunate. It does seem that this sentiment is common among my compatriots. Sense and sensibilities are often lost when you are ripped from the afterlife without your soul attached to your body. You don't have a soul. You've got a lot of personality for that to be true. That is kind of you to say, but I'm afraid I'm a mere fragment of my former self. Maybe you'll find your way back to yourself one day. Wouldn't that be nice? My soul should be securely locked behind Tuat's walls, but perhaps there are more memories of it stored in these old bones somewhere. I wonder what my favorite song used to be, my favorite food, my favorite book. The best way to find out is to keep seeking out new experiences to find what calls to that old absent heart of yours. Listening to all the songs of the world does sound like a joy I wouldn't want to miss out on. Thank you for the inspiration. Dame Carolyn, would you mind me tagging along on your quest? It sounds like a haven of fascinating research, and I've not been able to indulge on that pastime for quite a while. Sure, come along. A skeleton should be great help in wiping out a bunch of undead. Wiping out? By no means should that be our approach. We should study them, or better yet, strike up a civilized conversation. With enough charisma, I'm certain we can remind them of their mortal conscience. Don't be ridiculous, they'll rip us apart. We can simply ask the innkeepers for some additional defense in case they need some additional convincing. I could even offer you some frost armor to go along with it. A new frozen pine cones here and there, and you'll have a little more of a buffer if your words don't take hold. Excellent idea. Or we just fight them, smash their bones together until they stop moving. No offense, Scully. None taken, though I believe the clearer approach would be to rely on speed. Unawakened undead are rather slow, so we should embrace this possible advantage. Dexterity, then, and defense. You were right on track with that one. May I suggest adding some of the Morgant lotus flower to this combination? Much like Citron, it will bless your weapon strikes and lend you some of the power of the great dragons. The undead are incredibly vulnerable to holy attacks. Indeed we are. The power of the dragons is a difficult one to harness. I'm impressed by your capabilities, Innkeeper. I think your delight should be aimed towards the magical ingredients. To dilute them in such a way is quite a skill in itself, as is choosing our approach to this. We should leave this up to her, correct? Yeah. You figure it out and keep some additional defense is a given, but what should we focus on? Charisma or dexterity? And don't forget those wondrous infusions of yours. I would never. I think I'm gonna go fight route. I think Rin deserves to beat up some undead after not being able to fight them. And the fact that there are just so many... Like, yeah, diplomacy is always an interesting idea, but I want Kieran to be able to just go apeshit. She deserves it as a treat. So we need three swift, 2 shield. 3 swift. That one has 1 shield. Interesting. That's the only one with 3 swift. I guess technically it only needs 1 shield, but an extra is not a bad thing to have, I assume is what that means. Maybe? I don't know. Alright. And then we want the lotus flower for that one. So, nope, that is charisma. What are you doing? Okay, it didn't actually fill it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so I can't add extra stuff to it. So just remove the first part. We'll see if it works. I think it'd be hard to reason with creatures that don't have brains. I trust in your fighting skills, Lynn, and I know Skilly will make for a great support. Great. Good to see you found some common sense back there. Scully, let's go slay some undead. At your service, madam. Let us indulge in some violence. Enjoy your travels, your conversations, and your battles. Like I said, she deserves it as a treat. Oh, new quest. It's the Wizard Tower one. There's a bunch of Wizard Tower stuff. Allegedly, if he was still there, abandoned his tower. Twilight Flood, Sea Flood, Legend has it. Great Axe, Capital, Great Sword, Plane, Parents Faking Death. Unknown, but he seems gone for good. The missing wizard of the Moray has always enjoyed some puzzles. Boom. Magically possible. The Wizard of Morlia has abandoned his tower on, well, Morlia, a small island near Nilferduf and Dalwell. As is custom for a wizard's tower, it is said to be full of alluring treasures, gold, magic items, forbidden knowledge, and spells, anything your looting heart desires. But be warned, the wizard is known to have a lot of puzzles, mischief, and contraptions, so don't forget to check for traps. Oh, I can make another one? Are you really gonna make me... Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, maybe it has to do with because there's this one about the Twilight Chasm. This one's about Oh, that says the Great Axe of Any other of these about the Twilight? Here we go. The primordial sea has flooded the Twilight Chasm and as it ultimately reached Phasia, maybe it washed up something interesting. Maybe that? I wonder... So it doesn't matter what I click. That's the problem. I don't like that. Yeah, that one definitely makes those three definitely make the most sense. Nope, incorrect. Okay. So maybe it's these three. Nope. Faking their death is to hire a hitman. Clearly, fingers crossed this will pass. The wondrous plane of... Primordial Sea has flooded. The rogue's parents. There we go. The Parent Trap. The Twilight Flood brought more to Phasia than just the waters of the Primordial Sea, in particular 2 lost air echoes who had faked their own death and abandoned their only child. Now their kid is out for revenge and longs to have them killed. As the fate of the tragic backstory wills it, these renegade parents were last seen in Brookham near the Wadded Sea, so any bounty hunter should probably start there. Innkeeper, what the fuck? These days are getting shorter. Or are they? I did start earlier. No, these days are definitely shorter. All right. I guess we're going to be able to do one more. In Pursuit of Entropy? I don't like that title. I don't like that title. Did you take the... Which one did you take? You know, your quests are getting weirder by the day. I mean, no one's forcing you to take that one. Unless you have one on basilisk swarms waiting in the back, I think I'm good with this one. No basilisks, I'm afraid. Eager to kill some parental figures? You know it. Speaking of family, you haven't brought your sister in for a while. How is she? I don't know. We no longer speak. Oh, I didn't know that. You two were unbeatable when you came to bar fights. Yeah, I love her, but she's become a little too much like our parents, so I need to love her from afar. Or I wouldn't be loving myself very much. Sorry to hear that. Cutting her off must have hurt a lot. Must still hurt a lot. I've come to terms with it. Came out stronger in the end. That's all I could do. Maybe just the wounds stay. Maybe, but the wounds stay, don't they? People wound you. That's what they do. They can also heal you. Ha. That's a false sense of security. Eventually it all falls away. Not everyone is doomed to become your enemy, including yourself. And I think you're doomed to stay the weirdest thing possible whenever you get the chance. It's a blessing, not a curse. If you want to see it that way. This rogue guy got any siblings? None that we know of. Their parents kind of faked their deaths, abandoned him when he was very young. They hadn't exactly been writing postcards. Ah, I guess no one would have handled that very well. What do you think about the whole killing them measure? Adds up to me. It does? Yeah. Not like they ever faced any real consequences for being shitty. Any falls on the kid? Always falls on the kid, doesn't it? And you think being murdered is an appropriate consequence? It's not about what I think. It's just, I'm just taking the job. Right, but I was thinking, think less, or rather, think about what you're going to mix for me instead. So you're not even hesitating. I'm a bounty hunter and innkeeper. Of monsters, I assumed. Not all monsters look unlike us. Very true. I thought you don't do charity. I don't. I expect a hefty payment by the end of this. That thief must have some jewels stored away somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. I see. So, drinks. Drinks, of course. Murder. How would you like to approach it? With a lot of force. Don't know how strong they are, but I need to be stronger. Maybe some defense in the mix would be good too if their attack patterns turn out to be more complex than you thought. Seems like you listen to me sometimes. Your stories of fighting mirages and three-headed antelopes are far too compelling to forget. I'd hope so. You still got any of those frozen pine cones lying around? The ones that you gave me for the mountain mimic? Those deadbeats picked up some primordial magic. I could use some elemental protection. Clever as always, Jade. Obviously. Plus, that frost armor is pretty cool. Luckily for you and your coolness factor, no. You and your health. I got a big shipment of them in last month. Cool. I'll take some of those then. They're not contending with another approach? No, unless... I guess there's another way. There is? Listen, some things are unfixable. I'd saw both of my legs off before I'd ever talk to my folks again. But this wound is fresh. I could be possible to delay the inevitable. I could convince them to leave, scare them off, banish them somewhere where they can't hunt him. That way he can find them later, if he ever changes his mind. Maybe this rift isn't completely irreparable after all. It sounds like you're asking for some charisma. And some speed. Should hurry up before they does anything drastic himself. Yep, some dexterity might help too. You never know how they could react. Might have to dodge some blows. Heh, might have to. You got any of that inspiration garbage lying around? I'm not so good with words when it comes to situations like this, and I might have to inspire them to be a little less awful. And I could offer you some thunder sage or honey flowers, whatever flavor you prefer. You choose. About it all. Charisma, dexterity, inspiration. It's the less violent route, but it's not what he asked for. So I won't complain about the strength defense mix either, as long as there's a frost armor. I think my decision about this would be tinted by my own experiences, so please, a little help? Always, Jade. Thank you for asking. And make sure to leave Onyx some leftovers. She's thirsty. Baby turtle. Oh yeah, we're doing the... We're not letting him murder his parents. As shitty of people as they are, we're not letting him murder his parents. So, we need to add the inspiration. Which one is the inspiration? Honeyflower. So we'll add honeyflower. So now we need a drink with charisma and dexterity. That one has 1 dexterity. That could work. And it has defense as well. So that's probably a good thing. So we'll do 1,000 wins. Add the... Crap, which one was it? It was the honeyflower. Okay. The one I thought it was, but I started second guessing myself. I was like, is this right? Am I doing the right thing? I don't know. Boom, and then 2 defense. Boom. Boom. Maybe this cause isn't as lost as we think it is. If they can't be reasoned with, I can always trick them and kill them that way. Yes. But I guess I'll try talking first. Let's hope this is the right choice. Don't you trust me? You wish. Don't forget to fill me in on your success. If I have any charisma left in me, you'll be sure to hear all about it. Until then, don't tell him what I'm doing. I shall keep the secret between us. You do love those. Typical Fae. There it is! There it is! You sending me art through the void. I can't believe you did this. No, I saw it. It's fine. I don't need my heart. Ugh, my boy. We were right. We called it. We knew that they were a fae. Don't take too many names while I'm gone. I wouldn't dream of it. Doesn't even deny it. We fucking knew it. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how I feel about this combination. Oh no. Nah, man, you gotta be careful with that ethereal bamboo. I mean, it's super cool and all, but if you cut it the wrong way, it's gonna charge up and whoosh. Gone you are, sucked into the ethereal weave. Oh, well, you know, like those fishies that'll kill you if you cook them the wrong way. Fish? Yes. They look like balls with spikes. Pufferfish. He's talking about pufferfish. Don't know the name of them. Do you mean pufferfish? That. Whoa, wait. You're also here. Huh. This is my tavern. You're looking fire, nice drip. Thank you, Iniko. Nico, can we stay on topic, please? Topic. Right. So I heard any type of vibrations can trigger a small rift. It's like disturbing a sleeping dragon. Wrong move and the world's faltering and whatnot. So you're saying that if I use my bow... Oh, I gotta switch. I gotta finish the sentence first. The wrong way I could open a rift and be lost in the ethereal weave? That's wild. That's wild. Everybody, don't forget to stretch. It's important to stretch. It's good for your body. I'm out of frame, but it's fine. It's good for your bones, especially when you're like me and have loosey-goosey joints, and sitting for long periods of time is bad. Even when you're exhausted and you don't want to move. Bet. Would suck big time, but alas. Though, can't be entirely sure. I mean, what's the fun in knowing everything for sure? Don't be basic. Embrace the chaos. As long as you don't play any wrong notes, you should be fine. Nothing easier than that, especially under pressure. Especially then, I'm sure. Then you have nothing to worry about, friend. Might even come in handy one day. The person who made your instrument must have had at least, like, one thought about making it like that. They did. Many thoughts, actually. Why did I know that Hex was going to go to the fucking tower? I know theoretically it's early afternoon, but who cares? Good theoretical morning. Almost there. You forgot the mythical. Good mythical theoretical morning. Better. Okay, listen up. I found this little leaflet on your notice board. And I saw you're finally sending someone out to investigate the abandoned wizard tower. And I just decided that someone is me. I've been wanting to see what's up there for a while now. Talk about good timing. Did you say wizard tower? What's the tea? Well, there's an abandoned wizard tower near Nefelduff on a small island called Morlia. Ah, the one with the worms. I think you can find worms in any ecosystem. That's what they want you to think. Sure. Either way, no one has seen the Wizard of Morlia in quite some time. So they say. And I've been dying to know that what he might be hiding in his tower. I bet lots of explosives. I'm more hoping for scrolls of ancient magic and semi-cursed objects. Oh, and of course, books of forgotten knowledge. Rumor has it he left behind quite the hoard of particular trinkets. Surely, after all, as it states in the leaflet, traps, puzzles. Must be something very valuable hidden there. Maybe even the key to immortality. Reminder of last night about how my D&D character's family has a secret library hidden behind puzzles, and I want to punch my father so bad. Or they were bored. Admittedly, I don't design puzzles when I'm bored, though. I blow things up. I love when things go boom. These two being friends is a concern for society. You know what? What? I think I should make... You should make me and Voy Boy along. You should take me and Voy Boy along. What? Listen, you say trinkets and I'm all in. This is the most chaotic party in the entire game. They're gonna blow everything up. And I'm not being... I'm literally... They're the BBEGs, guys. We're in trouble. I mean, the entropy we'd created if we traveled as a trio would be immaculate. We'd be able to tackle the wizard's puzzles and death traps with wits and violence. And music. You have my lockpicks. And my Hanglum. Maybe the ethereal weave could even help. I fucking knew this entire thing was a Lord of the Rings reference. Ethereal bamboo, huh? But an ethereal weave escape would only work with Chabian silk. Huh? The ghost spiders of Chabin use their silk to spin the weave. Good thing that these strings are made of Chabian silk, then. Great. Then we can use your Hanglum as our Plan C escape plan. Should the wizard be at home after all, or foster any monsters and any traps, your Hanglum will be our way out. By dipping into the ethereal weave? Don't worry, it's like dreaming or teleporting. You'll just have to find your way back out. We'll manage that. I'm a master teleporter. And I'm sure our innkeeping friend here has the right drink for you. Perhaps something that'll give you some brain cells. And quick reflexes, so I'm hasty and can easily evade traps. Good, that I don't need help with either. But shouldn't we be able to fight back fiercely in case something is lurking in the tower? Lots of traps probably mean lots of fire, so fire resistance would be helpful too. Fighting sounds good. I'd love to kill something, but I hate making decisions. I think the innkeeper should decide what to make. He loves fighting, but hates making decisions. Good God. Okay, so something strong to barge in and fight our way through, paired with fire-resistant lethal traps. Or something for our brains that gives us... It is a puzzle tower. They need brains. It's a puzzle tower. They need brains. It's a fucking puzzle tower. Brains and Swift. Silent Owls looking pretty good. And we want the Saber Fang. Okay. Let's see if those work together. So we've got the Saber Fang. Oh yeah, that works well. Wait, is that right? Yeah, one Swift and 3 knowledge. Yep. Okay. Crap, that's the wrong formula. Get out of there. I grabbed the wrong bottle, okay? Nope, that's the wrong drink one too. Stop it. There we go. Here you go, brains and quick reflexes. Thanks, I'm sure this will be of use for solving puzzles and evading traps. I'll be sad if not one single thing explodes. Explosions could damage all the loot. But maybe afterwards we could light a little fire? You know what we should do? What? We should take Jade along. She'd defo be interested in the treasures too. An additional blade couldn't hurt. Any idea where we can find her innkeep? I'm afraid she's already on a quest, so probably nowhere nearby. That's fine. We'll poach her. Good luck. Thank you. We shall return with a story worth telling. Can't wait. Bye, loser. He's so nice. He's so nice. Oh, we're done with the day. Really? Okay. If they're staying this short, I could do one more, but we're going to take a little break. Just like the title says. That's so funny. That's hilarious. All right. We will be right back, my friends. See you in a sec. The fuck you mean I'm muted? I unmuted it. No, I muted the game audio. Why am I like this? All right, we're done. Good night. No, just kidding. Oh, it's Monday. You right. You right. You right. It's Monday. Also, I think part of it is because the audio mixer swapped them. They were in a different, or they switched the order on me. So I'm blaming OBS for that because it's always been in the middle and it moved. Watching you, OBS. What a unique way to call someone old. But she does have a lot of stories to tell. Archie, how many manuscript topics do you want to collect before you actually finish something? Well, you see, it's always important to collect ideas. Life itself is the best source of inspiration for any artist. Look at him, he's so eager to write. I just couldn't refuse that look in his big, sparkly eyes. Writing down ideas is so much fun. Not only for the detective's magical story, but also holding on to Theo's memories, though through writing is really helping me with his death. I can make sure the world doesn't forget about him. I'm glad you're doing a bit better now. Una, how come you want your biography to be written now? I don't really have a reason. I'm old, and I've seen a lot of stuff. Would be sad if all that knowledge went to waste, right? It's not like you'll disappear any second now, is it? Of course not. I get it. A lot of terrible things have been happening lately. Ah, don't be silly. We'll be fine. It's always nice to see most of your friends returning during times like these. Most of them? Stuff like this happens every few decades. It's completely normal. If you say so, are you going to pay Archie accordingly, though? That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna pay him in drinks. Ah, the real reason she brought him here. So she could get out of paying him by giving him drinks from me. And so I could use a little refreshing drink myself. Ah, gotcha. Anything specific you'd like today, Archie? Ah, just the same as always. The drink to stay focused on my writing to defend my brain against all of those distracting thoughts. Coming right up. Give it to me? As a writer, I need it, please. What? Which one did we use? Definitely not that one. Because I know we used one. Ooh, this one's perfect, actually. And a little charisma. Boom. Oh, that's our baby dragon. He eats all of our mistakes. So whenever we have mistakes, we give him foods. It's just a little guy. They're like little pygmy dragons. His little buddy is sitting on the shelf over here. You can't see him at the moment, but there he is. I love him. Also, hi Giggles. Thank you very much, dear innkeeper. This is delicious. I can feel an irresistible itch in my fingertips already. Andu is best boy. And I'm always happy to oblige. So, Una, what is it for today? I would die for a dragon to munch on my mistake. Same. Or just to have he's just a little guy. He's just literally just a ball of dragon. And I think I saw, I don't know if it was on Steam, and now I want to look this up really quick. No one worry about it for like 2 seconds. I think they made a plushie. Oh, but I don't recognize this dragon. It says Dindy plushie is coming and you can make it happen. It's a Kickstarter, I think. But I don't know that dragon. I want an Andu plushie. And now I'm going to Google and see if it is possible to get one. Because I love him. Maybe something that'll give me enough strength and energy to tell this whippersnapper every little detail of my life. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, give him a quick second. I'll be back with your drink. And I need strength. We'll just do the good old Southern Brawler. Give you that strength. See, you give him the potion, he just eat it. We could just sit here for hours and he would just eat it. Never ending trash can. We love him for it. The goodest of boys. Some liquid stamina for the golden girl. Let's see if your skills are being trusted, Innkeep. Oh. Archie, I hope you're ready for at least 600 pages. That's a lot. But you already agreed, so you don't have a choice. Rest in peace, Archie. And now, my dear Archibald, we'll begin with the writing. Thank you for your hospitality, Innkeep. I'll see you later. Goodbye, Innkeep. I'll remember to keep a copy of your book of the book for you. Signed, please. Of course. Very well. Goodbye, you two. There he is, just a little bean. Oh, the babies! Finally, my service beast and I have returned. Welcome back, Minth. Good to see you too, innkeeper, and surprisingly your tavern's dry interior. I thought you might be appreciating the dampness of almost everything nowadays. Maybe while underwater, but wheels and mud do not mix. O land, I appreciate structurally sound and smooth wood flooring much more than its soggy alternatives. That bad? You would too, just step a few minutes past your tavern. Then you might get an idea of the things jammed in my spookies and smooshed... in my spokes and smooshed between Casket and Kane's toes. Their names are Casket and Kane, and I love them. Listen! It looks like Minth. I'm calling her Minth. I'm allowed to do what I want, Del. I miss Minth. I'm allowed to miss Minth. I'll pass, and besides, stories from my patrons are much more enjoyable. Speaking of, how did the pearl hunt go? Honestly, it wasn't all too eventful, but before I go on, I could do with one of your drinks, innkeeper. Something to keep my mind clear of any irrelevant distractions from the journey back. Let me see what I can do. Oh, also, Giggles, if you pet Andu, his eyes sparkle. It's a baby, and I love him. Like a rainbow. I would die for Andu. I should change that. I would kill for Andu. No one will harm you, BB. Oh, wait. Shit. I need an act. There you go, Andu. I fucked up. I need a... No, I don't. No, I don't. Why am I like this? Because I'm tired. And it's Monday. That's why. I just need knowledge and charisma. That's all I need. Just a baby. Can I pet him? No. May this inspire boundless creativity. Just what I needed. Right, isn't she a writer too? If only I had a boundless supply of this drink while writing at my desk. Yes, I was right. Right, because we had her manuscript. Did we finish reading it? Unfortunately, my establishment does not do deliveries. What a shame. But before you go on, I actually have something else for you. Ah, and here I thought I'd have to needle you for it again. What a pleasant surprise. My favorite kind. Here, a completely proofread manuscript. I hope. I certainly hope it's completed. Since my retrieval and your proofreading have been such a long time in the making, yes? Right. Long in the making. You should probably wash that red ink off your hands before it stains your mugs. Oh, right. Right. I was editing my recipes all night. Crazy story, actually, for another time, that is. I see. I will say it's good to have these papers back in my hands. May I inquire as to why you asked for them back now? I've decided to finally publish the book. What I have written about is very dear to my heart, and I'm happy to finally get to share my writing with the world. Minth the author. It has the nice ring to it. It'll be Mackenzie Catron Pychin, actually. A very nice pen name. It was time to finally choose one, and something universal at that. Procrastination is a curse all of its own. Yeah. Sure is. So about the pearl. Or pearls? Protection pearls. Like I said, it wasn't too eventful. I had tea with the Banshee of the Lonesome Lagoon, and she traded me the pearls for objects of her desire. Mostly I promised her a signed copy of the book. Good for her. You know, I've been meaning to ask, if I may, what do you need the pearls for exactly? I know you're often looking for them, but I was never quite sure why. Well, I'm sure you remember the curse I was bestowed with. Yes, the cursed parasitic rings that amplify your magic to a painful degree. Exactly those. They cause quite a lot of issues for me and my body. Sometimes it feels like the magic is eating away at me, slowly feasting on my organs and nerves. It's tearing me apart from the inside out as it gradually takes my health and life. The protection pearls help me keep the mana in check. They bring it down to manageable levels. It helps the pain a lot. So you're saying you turn the pearls into a drink? Wonderful to see that's still your first solution to everything. Yes, on occasion. Mostly I grind them into ink for my tattoos. They're very versatile, like little beauties. Oh, so all of her tattoos have pearl in it. Interesting. I'm happy you could find some then. Now that I think about it, care to share? I'm sure they'd be great for my drinks. Not so fast. For most people, they just amplify mana to ridiculous and dangerous degrees. And I don't want to be held responsible for the chaos your patrons could cause. However, maybe I can offer you something less extreme, but still energizing. Here. Cursed coffee? I read a new... That is... I want to know what's in it. Is this your infamous coffee recipe? After all these years, you finally trust me with it? It's time. I think you can finally make it without poisoning someone. I'll do my best. Thank you, Minth. Perhaps it will also help you keep your promise in time. Anyhow, I think we're due to take our leave. You need some ink? Something like that. Plus, I promised Casket and Kane we'd check if any primordial tennis balls got washed up by the flood. I might have some in the bushes. I'll have them take a look on the way out. If all else fails, you'll just have to summon us up some. Nothing easier than that. It's just babies. With enough charisma, you can wish for anything, I suppose. It was lovely to see you again, Innkeeper. Likewise, best of luck on your journey, and don't forget to send me a copy of that book. If you promise not to forget that it exists this time. I'll do my very best. I know you will, friend. I know you will. So she's got a cursed... There's a cursed object on her that... Look at him go. Alright. I'd be like, we got more time. My voice is at its limit. We got 4 done, though. That's pretty great. I love Andu. Remnants. So we're going to save it there. And we're going to head back to the main menu. But that's definitely, we're going to stop it there tonight. I definitely don't want to burn out my throat anymore. And since I was taking it easy tonight anyway, it's better to just be chill about it and quit while you're ahead. Even though we did get some extra days done, because my goal initially was to finish this game before the Sonic game came, Racing Crossworlds game came out. However, I am 100% positive. I know now that that's not going to happen because starting Wednesday, I am dog sitting. So there will be no Saturday stream or next Monday stream. However, once I get back via the 25th, when Sonic Racing Crossworlds come out, there will be a surprise, not surprise because I'm announcing it, but there will be a Thursday stream where I stream the new racing game. So, We will be playing a little bit of that on Thursday the 25th. So that will be next stream. I will still be on gaming related this upcoming Sunday the 21st. I'll just be remoting in from a different location. But other than that, it'll be a quiet week for everyone. So I hope you have a fantastic one. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and have a great rest of your night. Bye bye.